What's that? I'm not going to discuss that. Well, you should. Okay, well then turn up quite a bit. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, I'm doing it now. Valid email password, allenShow@hotmail.com. So. We are. And welcome everyone to the Allen Show. I really hate that you guys missed our show in Santa Clarita. We were down at a festival playing, and I wore myself out. I had to take Monday night off, as some of you may know, but we are back, and we've got a lot to talk about. But before we do that, let's sing our theme song. Well, if you say you want to be happy, then just be happy. If you say you want to act kindly, then... My name is Alan from South Los Angeles, Cobbler District, where there's only peace and joy and kindness. Bad vibes are restricted. Folks are always talking about their light, their peace, their love. We cobblers often ask each other who they're speaking of. If you say you want to be happy, Then just be happy like we cobblers do. Like we cobblers do. The iPad is somewhere on that table right there, I think, or it's sitting on the black thing, but it's underneath something. It's sitting on the cart. I'm telling LaQuay where the iPad is. So, how is everyone? And is everyone happy? Is everyone joyful? Is everyone peaceful? I hope so. Tonight is Workout Wednesday, and so we are going to continue to reinforce a exercise plan that I've been using for years, which is amazing, called the 5 Rights. I asked Gerard if he'd be willing to do it with me, and he kind of looked at me like, it's been a long day, I'm not interested in doing it. But hey, I lost my wallet today, so, I had to go and I had to cancel all my cards and everything. It was awful. But here we sit. That's in the rearview mirror, and what we've got going right now is basically peace and joy and kindness. We can let that go, and we're gonna let that go right now through smudging. Hold on, I need to find my Palo Santo stick. I have my Palo Santo in my little spiritual practitioner bag, along with my rattle, which, sometimes this really helps me. Why? I don't know. Getting all down by my feet too. Hold on. Get it all. Get my butt. Get my back. Get the back of my head. And now I'm going to smudge because there's something about that fire. Yeah, I like it. I like the fire a lot. Let's just keep talking about this weekend where myself, Gerard, and God, we haven't even thought about that song. Ooh, what's up, enemy? How you doing, man? Thought I might see you out at the festival. We're just getting ready to smudge. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, my God. Oh, it's been one hell of a day, y'all. One hell of a day. Woo. Gerard, you want to smudge?
Yeah.
Now, one thing that I will tell you is that if you are... Huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure enough. Here's the lighter. When you are... in a place, like take for instance, if you go out with friends or something and something really bad happens or you feel funky vibes anywhere, smudge. It will get that stuff off of you. Yeah, I don't really know. By the way, I want to welcome you, enemy, to the chat and to the show. I honestly don't really know what was going on today, but there was something energetically going on out there that felt really funky. Oh, no, you don't have to ever apologize. There was a famous movie that said love means never having to say I'm sorry. Gerard, move over closer to that way so people can see you. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go, G. Um, so, oh, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, and it's still smoking. I need to now. I've got something in my eye. I mean, all day today. Oh, thank you.
What's up, enemy?
Gerard is saying hello, enemy. So there's your smudge, enemy, so that you can feel that cleansing smoke. That's just gonna just take away that. And enemy is saying, "Hey, G, thanks for the smudge. You're welcome. We're gonna put this here." You know, it's interesting because I was saying that in shamanistic circles, you use the sacred smoke, sage, Palo Santo, to just kind of calm yourself down, but also to, I think what it's doing is it's removing all kinds of little attachments, things that are around that just don't need to be around. And you are, of course, connecting to the fact that you're smudging, so your waves are going out. I'm calming down. I now am getting any kind of energy away from me that that does not resonate with my spirit, and you get to feeling better. And although on the inside I've got a little something, sometimes if I'm tired, which this weekend I worked really hard, a little bit tired, but then also there can be events and things that happen whether you know about them or not. I will say that again, whether you know about them or not, that are happening to either yourself or the ones that you love, that can cause you to have, you can begin to have uneasy feelings, and then a week later you find out that someone passed or something went down, and you understand why you had those feelings. So we right now are Fender Rhodesless only because somehow the cord that connects the keyboard part to the speaker part underneath didn't make it back with us from the festival. But oh, when you can't sleep, yeah. We're all going to get those calls at some point in life. So, I will share this with you because it was one of the most beautiful moments in my life. There is a spiritual practitioner by the name of Goenka who runs the Vipassana. Well, he's not walking the planet anymore, but they show his videos and his whole system of meditation. Vipassana meditation, cannot recommend it enough. 10-day silent meditation. And one of the things that he talked about was everyone is focused on having a good life. Very few people are focused on having a good death. And if you want to have a good life, you're going to focus on having a good death. And he went into it. He talked about getting your soul to the place where you're not anxious, getting your soul to the place where you're not worried. Whatever that is, I'm not telling you don't do this, don't do that, don't do the other. You know what it is inside that you should be doing and you shouldn't be doing. And when you come to a place in your life where you want to go somewhere different, and oh wow, okay, well then you're already far ahead of the curve, because he was talking about living your life in a way where you can envision yourself being at your deathbed and knowing that everything, you don't have anything to worry about, you don't have anything to, you're not afraid, that moment, more than likely, I'm not assuming everyone's going to die. I mean, I've heard that there's some people that have figured out how to live on and on. If you know any of those people, please give them my phone number. But all of us are going to hit that moment where we realize we're going to have to let go of the most precious thing that we know in this particular life, which is life itself and the experience of friends, family, spaces, pets, creature comforts, whatever you want to call them. We're all going to have to let all of that go. One of the greatest, honestly, it's because if you listen to people on their deathbeds and their regrets, just make sure you do those things. That you do those things. What are some of the things now? I'm wondering, have you worked with people, enemy, that have been on their deathbed? Because that's a very interesting thing. Yes, I agree. I have taken a sabbatical from certain members of my family, and but we're all going to be together in Jamaica in July, and I am really, really looking forward to that. And I'm sure that based on some of the work that I'm doing right now, that there will certainly be a major opening for a healing at that time. So I'm actually very excited. I'm going to move this camera over a little bit because Gerard moved over, and that's more centered. I want to acknowledge today someone who, without him, there would be no Alan Show, and a lot of other things. Look, we call him LaQuay, but his name is Alex Park, and I just want to just thank him for everything today. We've got some super exciting opportunities and some super exciting things that we're working on, and he's a big part of the magic. So he's amazing. I agree. And he was amazing all weekend. He was shooting pictures and video and running around, and he says all shucks. But it's true that he is something special. And I always want to acknowledge people. I also want to acknowledge Gerard, who had a major breakthrough on stage at this weekend, and he just keeps getting better and better. I don't know how that works, but he just keeps getting better and better and better. Actually, I do know how it works because I think I was a little better this weekend too. But we're really, 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 really excited to finish this EP. Now we're going to be going over to our drummer Brian Collier's studio and laying down bass and drums, and we're going to send those tracks over to our friend Adam to add on, or we're trying to decide what we're going to do at this point, and then we're going to be in mixing and mastering land, which is super exciting. So as I said earlier, today is Workout Wednesdays, and I actually, in the beginning, I was like, oh my God, it's Workout Wednesday. Now, I'm super excited because I get to exercise, which is something that makes me feel better. The thought of exercising is a drag. Then when you're actually doing it, it's like, okay, I can do this. And then if you can't, you just don't. And then afterwards, it's just like, wow, why don't I do this more? So, like the thing says here, your spandex is more than welcomed here at the Allen Show. Put on a little something and join us. I mean, it's something that we all should be doing, exercising. No pressure, but LaQuay, are we ready to do our exercise, our little 5 rights? So today, the last time we did 10. So this time, how many are we going to do, Gerard?
You're going to do 11.
Okay, I'm going to do it by myself today. So, oh, you're not. Okay, so I'm going to continue to. Actually, I think we're going to do a little song. Gerard, you want to sit down? Let's play something.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to do it in this room today? Is that what you're saying? Let me ask my worst enemy a question. Enemy, if we didn't do a workout today, would you be upset? Huh? Just asking. No, we're going to do it right here in this room. No, I was saying we don't have our second camera. Oh, you would not. Okay, so we'll bear that in mind. But we're going to sing a couple of songs first. And at some point, I'm going to want to share photos from the show in the Discord. I'll do that after the show. Oh, what did you eat? While he's putting down his... Oh, that was quick. Must be like... Wait. Oh, Korean food. Korean barbecue. Wow. Okay, Alex will be excited about that. That's what I love about Alex, too. But Alex, like, when you cook for him, he just savors every bite. He's just... I'm like, yes, keep eating. Keep eating. Yeah, so he loves his food, and he especially loves Korean barbecue. He's expressed that before. So I'm sure that was quite delicious. I'm my worst enemy, and I know for myself that although I have not ever tasted real Korean barbecue, I have had veggie Korean barbecue and enjoyed it quite a bit. So what do you want to play, Gerard?
Let's do...
Woo. Okay. Can you guys hear the guitar?
Or actually,
Do you have Made in America? No?
no,
Don't forget that. Don't forget, you need to get that too. You know? Why don't we play Circle of Love? Can you hear the guitar? Enemy? Laquaque? Okay, great. Da 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 da. Oh, oh, da da da. Da 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 da. Da da. Soft island night with the breeze in her hair. I couldn't help but stare. Such a loveliness I'd never seen. It took me away to a dream I once knew. In a dream I could be with you. Lanterns above us softly swaying, moved by the rhythm in the night. And I don't recall what I'm saying when I'm holding you close in my arms. And we were dancing away in a circle of love. You were calling out my name. I see your face in a circle of light. In this dream I dream tonight. Lanterns above us, softly playing, swaying, moved by the rhythm in the night. And I don't recall what I'm saying when I'm holding you close in my arms. And we were dancing away. Circle of love, you were calling out my name. I see your face in a circle of light. In this dream I dream, in this dream I dream, in this dream I dream. Tonight. Awesome. I remember that I sang that at my brother Barone's wedding, his first wedding. Well, his only wedding. And let's see here. I'm my worst enemy. Thank you, I'm my worst enemy. I appreciate that you love it. And no, this particular song is not going to be on this album. But many of the songs that you've heard will be, maybe not all of them, but we'll see. And it is something that we just pulled out because we pulled it out this weekend and it went over very well with the audience. We also played Route 66. So we'll do that now because that song kind of took off. We were just trying to, because as you know, I was the MC as well as playing the set that we played. And it was interesting because I was up emceeing and the guy was like, sing a song. And I said, okay. And then Gerard said Route 66 and he just started it. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. If you ever plan to roll west, travel my way, that's the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, almost 3,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, you'll go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingston, Boston, San Bernardino, won't you get hip to this tiny tip? When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. I love singing that song. It's just like kind of like a little, I don't know, it feels good. Is there anyone here lurking? That would be nice to know. How often, Mr. Enemy, do you eat Korean barbecue, or is this a very special treat? And I think that we're going to start getting ourselves together while you're answering that in the chat to do the 5 rights. Yes, we are going to go ahead and do our exercise, but we're going to have to do it in this room because we're not set up in the next room. So why don't we get ourselves together? Or actually, I'm going to get myself together. Gerard gets a day off, and I'm going to do the 5 rights. And I'm going to choose my favorite number, which is 7. I knew there was someone lurking. I could feel it in the field. Joey, it's so nice to have you. Thank you so much for being here. And Gerard says hello. Joey, I really hate that you didn't get to experience this weekend. It was phenomenal. And but as you can see, we're going to have to wait till next week before we can get the Fender Rhodes working. But it's going to be beautiful when I get it back and I can play it. And then next week also, I want to run something past everyone before I get ready to do the 5 rights. We are thinking that we may decide to move the show, being that I've got to be in the studio working, which we can do it, and be here every night. But we're thinking about moving the show to Wednesday night. And I want to know what you think about that, especially you, Enemy, because you're here all the time. And what would you think about us doing kind of like a mega 3 or 4 hour show on Wednesdays? And then eventually there is going to be a very special show on Sundays, but I'm not going to go into that yet. But it would be Wednesday and Sunday until the unforeseen future. We may decide to do more or less down the road, but we're thinking about opening up a little more space for us to be able to do some of these other things because we're going to have to travel to do that. So let me know what you think whenever. And right now I'm going to get myself prepared to do the 5 rights.
Me and Robin are doing like some crazy workouts in the morning, like at 6.
Oh my God! So you're okay. Well, we'll figure it out because, like I said, we're gonna be. Well, maybe you're doing 3 or 4 hours too. What's the time that you're gonna be streaming? All right. So while Enemy is getting his 6 to 10. Oh my God. Okay. Well, we'll figure this out. You're a major part of our family, so to not have you to schedule our thing when you couldn't even be be there. You mean you're flexible with when you're going to set your time, or okay? Because to not have you here, it's just I don't know. It just wouldn't feel right. I love having you here. So all right, I'm going to get ready to exercise, and then we'll talk about it more. Put your thoughts. Oh, Joey's got to bounce. Peace out, Joey. Love you. And just before you go, everything all right with your mother? And while we're waiting on Joy to well, we're yeah, Wednesday we both landed on that day. So if there is a way that you could let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll let you know what our plan is, and based on some of the things that happened this weekend, there's some major opportunities that we have to be prepared for. I mean, like really major opportunities. So we will need that time, but we're going to want to be here as much as we can. So thank you so much for answering that question. I think that Joey left before he even could put that answer in the chat. But I'm going to stop stalling, and I'm going to get to exercising. All right, so one thing that's good about me doing it in here is that you can hear me. And so what I'm going to be doing is the 5 rites, and the 5 rites are from Tibet, and it is considered to be the fountain of youth. And there is a 6th rite. Let me explain this to you because I think that, Enemy, you'd be very interested in this. There is a 6th rite. But that rite has to do with withholding your seed, which means that you're not going to be ejaculating. And the 6th rite comes into play when you are feeling the urge to release. Let's just put it that way. When you're looking to release your seed and you're feeling super horny, instead of taking a cold shower, what you do is you do your 6th rite. And that 6th rite helps to quell that desire to get busy. Oh, and I've got a new hairdo, everyone. I want to share it with you. I figured it out the other day. Do you like it? Let's go over here so you can really see it. Hey. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, so we know that when we first start the 5 rites, we are going to do. Oh, I've got something in the chat. Let's see what this is. Oh. Okay, so LaQuay is always laughing at me. I really love this hairdo. It's dope. Okay, so we start off with spinning, and then we go into our. You gonna be here? Okay. Okay, so spinning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now I'm complete with that, hands down. And then I hope you're able to see me, but if you're not, maybe Robin will do a little camera work. Okay, so we've got Lady Robin here.
Hello, everyone.
Robin, you can just sit here and you can point the camera down at me. You can see. Just say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
There she is. We love it. She's giving us her casual corner today.
Yes, today is my casual corner. I'm taking care of business day.
Okay, family in the house. All right, so you probably have to put it down on the floor because I'm going to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing this one.
Okay, excuse me, babe. Oh, back
Here we
there.
go. Okay.
Get out the way.
So this is the next exercise or the next movement. We're not looking at this as exercise because we're focusing on our breath. We're focusing on just relaxing and breathing and calming our spirits. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. 7. All right, so then the next one is probably my favorite of these because you get yourself a nice stretch, which is wonderful. And I love it. And so you just put your hands right underneath your buttocks. I like that word too, buttocks. Buttocks. All right, so you put your hand here and you lean your head down and breathe out. And then back, breathing in. And you arch that back and that lower back. Really, number 2. Really love it. This is 5. 6. 7. And I had my eyes closed, so when I would put my head down, all of a sudden this bright light came into I thought it was my consciousness, but then I realized there's a light right here that I was seeing through my eyelids, so that wasn't exactly God that was bringing that light in. All right, so this is my least favorite, but we do it anyway. Oh, I'm doing it wrong, everybody. You sit like this, up, boink. Need to do this. 1. Oh, tighten everything. Breathing out. Breathing in. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7. All right. That one feels really great too, especially when you're done with it. And then now we're going to do our final right because I ain't trying to do the 6th one quite yet. Get back with me June 1st and we'll see where we are.
You're looking good though, Alan.
Thank you. All right. 1. 2. And it's a nice stretch in your back calf there, really nice. 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7, I always like to just push myself up like that so I can just pop up. And we have now completed the 5 rights. Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. There we go. Oh. Wunderbar. Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
Oh. That feels very nice. Got a little mist on my forehead. Whew. And you know what? That took, what, 10 minutes maybe? Maybe? What are folks talking about? Oh. Well, I have to be flexible because I'm not working the 6th right. And I've got to be flexible for sex, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding. What do we want to talk about? Or do we want to sing some more music? You guys decide. Do you want to talk or sing? What do you want to do? And while we're doing that, Gerard is just going to be serenading us with his wonderful guitar playing. You guys, it was amazing watching Gerard on stage. He just you could tell that he was just finding his way, and then he finally, at the very end, pow, pow! And it was like, that's my brother, and he's rocking the house. Quite frankly, yes. All right. So we haven't heard from anybody whether they want to talk or sing. So I'm going to, in about 10 seconds, I'm going to choose to sing. And so the best way to get me to sing is just continue not to respond. Oh, I don't know if I can sing this today. I'm too tired. Halfway around the world. Is it your voice, your shadow that I chase so far away? Why do I feel so near and yet so far away from you? Yeah, I often wonder just who am I calling to? Halfway around the world, I will be watching, yeah. I will be searching for you. Halfway around the world for you. Halfway around the world, I close my eyes and see you in a scene just like a dream. You disappear right before I'm saying I love you. Yeah. Why am I falling for you? Just who am I calling to? Might take a while, might take a while, might take a while for you to find where you are, baby. Might take a while, but it's no waste of time because you're halfway around. Halfway around the world, halfway around. halfway around the world for you. Halfway around the world for you. Halfway. Oh, even if you're halfway. Ooh, oh, for you. Halfway around the world. Wow. You know, that song, what's very interesting about that, I was at Dionne Warwick's house, God rest her soul, and I was producing her son. We were writing songs and we were working on an album for him. Of course, he's the one that wrote Here and Now for Luther Vandross. And he was hot off the heels of that big hit. That was a huge R&B hit. And we were in there, and I remember we invited James Hara, the brilliant guitar player, to come over. And he started, I believe that it was Eric Jackson, actually, another brilliant guitar player, who came up, he was just strumming those chords and flew past him. And I go, wait, go back. And he kept fumbling around, and we landed on those chords. Play them again, Gerard. So sexy. So breezy. It's almost like an island breeze, you know what I'm saying? It's just so romantic. And the song, because what we were doing with him, we were doing an updated Sade, but it was a male, so we thought it would be kind of cool. And it was. The songs were really great. Oh yeah, I forgot about that song. We'll do that next. We freaking just started jamming on this song, and it's like the spirit took hold. And I think there's maybe like 6 writers on this song. Ralph Churchwell's on this song. David Elliott is on this song. You've got, who is Dionne Warwick's son. And then we have Eric Jackson, we have James Hara, we have me. I think it's 5 people that are writers on this song. But it doesn't matter because it was an amazing moment. We were high on music, man. We were so high on music. And I was very young. I was probably 24, maybe years old when I did that. And I remember that room. It was the room over her garages, beautiful room where they had set up a studio, and it was overlooking the pool. And then beyond the pool, way beyond the pool, was the tennis courts. I even remember that once the NAACP threw their gala event at Dionne's house, which was right there in Beverly Hills, just off of Sunset Boulevard, and we had to sneak in because we weren't invited. So we were up in the studio there above the garages, and we were looking out. And finally, David goes, "Fuck it, let's just go in there." And we snuck out, and we snuck into the back. They had put a big tent over the tennis courts. And that was where they had their gala event. I mean, everybody was there. I think that I do believe that Jesse Jackson was there and several other luminaries, in the black community. And there were people that were not black there. Fundraiser, and I understand they raised quite a bit of money.
When's the last time you talked to David Elliott? He was
David.
So talented. I remember I was really young and I came to the studio.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And
The one on Sunset or the one?
Saturn Sound.
Oh, Saturn. Yeah.
And the thing that was interesting was...
Speak up.
The thing that was interesting was he was such a cool guy, man.
Yeah. Well, he still is. I mean, I should call him because his mother passed not long ago. I should give him a call. I don't have his current phone number.
Incredibly talented. I just remember being young and just remembering, this guy is really talented.
He is truly talented, and
Seriously
he's now, after writing, I think he's written more than one hit, and of course he played drums with his mother for years. The last time I thought of Dionne alive was at the Motown 60th anniversary and Berry Gordy's 90th birthday party, and I looked up on the wall at the casino. We were staying at the Motortown Casino, and looked up, and there she was, Dionne. She gave me some really good advice, some important advice, very early on in my career, and didn't understand it then. But once I grabbed a hold of it, thank you, Dion, and may your soul rest in peace. You brought a lot of beautiful music into the world. I mean, exquisite music into the world. You, Burt Bacharach, and all of your other hits. Deja Vu is probably one of my favorite records ever. It's just a mystery to me. But she was a very special woman, and I love you, David, and thank you for that moment and for this song, Halfway Around the World. Let's see here. Oh, okay, yeah. There was a lot of beautiful moments this weekend, I must say. I would have loved for my Cobbler family, more of my Cobbler family to have been there, but there will be other opportunities to get together. The festival is what LaQuaque is talking about. People did respond quite openly to the music. Perhaps it was the drugs. Just kidding. It was good. It was just good. I don't know what to say. I don't know. The universe just opened up and it was amazing. It's 7:47. I caught you, 7:47. Hey, everybody. I just want to tell you that 7:47, I was seeing them all over the place on my way up to the festival and on my way back from the festival. I was seeing tons of, when people are using lots of drugs and I'm performing, that just goes off. I don't know how to. I know they're so good, but you got to watch out. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching documentaries on this. What is it? Fentanyl thing? My God, it's unbelievable. But it was quite the experience. It was an experience. A lot of times when you're on stage, it's not always amazing because the sound on stage oftentimes most of the time can't compare to what's going on out in the audience. But there was such a presence, and of course being out in nature, one of the beautiful things about this weekend was that on that land, there's a woman who rescues animals, but not just dogs and cats. There were peacocks and pigs and cows and horses and sheep and goats, and they were all running around free, and it was just so touching. Chickens, I just love I love animals, I love nature, so it was really nice to get away and be in nature, really nice. But I was on my feet the majority of the weekend, and of course I was hosting my ass off and everything, I am so sorry to hear that your friend, I just want to put it out just because we're talking about fentanyl. If you're taking fentanyl, please just go get help because it's so dangerous. I had no idea that it was as dangerous as it was. I mean, you can put one dose in and I'm talking about this much, and it'll kill you. So I don't want to see anybody die like that, Yeah, come on out, man, and be there. Fentanyl, unless the doctor prescribes it in the hospital and there's nurses there to catch anything, I would stay away from Miss Fentanyl. She can turn on you. Anyway, we're gonna sing this little song that I love. It's been a while since I've seen you. Let you reach out and touch my face. To open the door, let you in my space. It's been so long since I took a moment to reach way down deep inside. Now I'm down on my knees without a stitch of pride. And I never knew that I could see a place so alone. But you were there and you showed me where to go. And I'll do anything Gerard. I want to thank Ra for coming on to the stream. This is all about peace and love and kindness. This is about unconditional love, actually. We've upgraded from, you know, yes. I'll do anything, yeah, yeah. I'll do anything, yeah, yeah. I'll do anything, yeah, 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 yeah. For you, for you. I'll do anything, yeah. I'll do anything, yeah, yeah. I'll do anything, yeah, yeah. For you. Love that song. It's a song that brings in the true meaning of friendship. I'll do anything for you. You know what someone taught me? They said, hey, you call too many people friends. This is my friend Brian that I actually interviewed on the Allen Show not long ago. Very important man. And he said, friends, he said, go through a list of people in your mind. Ask yourself, who would come and pick me up at 3 a.m. if it was 60 miles or more away because I was stranded? Who in your life would do that for you? Very few. And I'm pretty loved, but very, very few people would do that for me. My mother would do that for me. My father would do that for me. My brothers would do that for me. My sister would do that for me. But we're not talking about family. We're talking about friends. And truthfully, when you're talking about real friends, you are talking about family. And that's the truth, you know? So I want to read what Ra, who looks quite lovely in her picture, or his picture, I don't know. You know, nowadays it doesn't matter. A being having a spiritual experience. And Georgia Republic. Oh, wait a minute. Are you in Russia? I need to know. I've been to Russia. If you, well, of course, Georgia's not Russia, but I've been to your part of the world. I've actually spent a fair amount of time in the Eastern Bloc, but maybe you're talking about Georgia. Oh, okay. Are we talking Atlanta, Georgia? Okay, America's Georgia. Okay, all right. So you're in Georgia. Spent a lot of time there. You know, I was on the road with Lenny Kravitz for 7 years, and for some reason, we always ended up in Atlanta. And I started really loving Atlanta quite a bit. You know, I also visited Atlanta. I remember the first time I played Atlanta, it was in this kind of saloon type place. It was upstairs, and I got a pretty creepy. Oh, thank you so much. I love fezzes. As a matter of fact, everyone, I've got something to share with you. I've got 2 things to share with you. So, I've got a very dear friend who has just pretty much changed my life. He brokers. Let's just do this. There we go. He brokers. Actually, let's do this. There we go. He brokers African antiques. And thank you so much, Ra. I like you already. So this fez is from, he told me, 20s, 30s, or 40s, Africa, Morocco, of course, which is Africa, even though a lot of people would not want it to be Africa, or Egypt. You know, they're busy trying to make it not Africa. But it's Africa. If you look on the map, that's generally what tells you what countries are in what continents. So he brought this fez, but the most important thing that he brought me was something that I'll be taking with me on stage every day. It is a staff or a metal standard that is held up for the man that sings when marching before the king. Isn't that beautiful? And this is old. This is like from the 40s, okay? So this piece is quite beautiful. And what I love about it so much is that there's a dog on it right here. And there's a warrior on a horse holding a spear. And then there's a cat. There's a cat head, which you can see closely right here. Well, you can see the little thing. And you can see the man on his horse with his spear. And in the back, there's a dog. And what he taught me was that the dog is there for my protection. And if I were doing that, I would stand before the king and I would be singing and, and everything. And then look at this beautiful detail down here. I mean, Africa, ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted. These artists, look at that. Beautiful. With spirals on these little circles here. Like the little circles here, those are spirals, which of course is a very ancient symbol. We have somewhat turned over our spirituality to middlemen. And in Africa, where we come from, if you're black, that was never the job of someone else. That was always our job. Our job is to find our own salvation. And thank you. Yeah. Well, I am coming back to the stage now, and that's why we decided to do this Twitch show, is because we wanted to show people the preparation or the ramp up to. There will be tours, there will be TV shows, there will be all kinds of different things. I've kind of been on a spiritual quest and not really making myself available for all of the appearances and things, because this work that I'm doing now doesn't have anything to do with just entertainment. Now, I'm a natural entertainer. Natural. But the universe has called upon me to bring this message, which basically says you don't have to achieve it, you just have to seek it. That's all. And you don't have to feel like being nice, but maybe you ought to exhibit kindness towards everyone, because through doing that, we make the world a better place. And to all you cobblers out there, before I go, because we're coming up onto the 8 o'clock hour, I just want to say to you that love is really all that exists. It's all that exists. Even when you're angry with someone you love, you still love them, right? Now, imagine an upgrade. Imagine someone told you when you were at the ticket counter at the airport, you know what, I'm just going to upgrade you. I'm just going to go on and upgrade you to first class. The upgrade from love, which everyone's talking about, been talking about it, is unconditional love. And that's what we're exploring here. When others treat us wrong, we continue to be loving. When people talk bad about us, we continue to not gossip and not get involved in that. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying there is that option of kind of optimizing your experience and not being tethered or enmeshed with anything that doesn't serve you. That exists. But you got to keep yourself clear of it. And the way you keep yourself clear of it is to keep yourself clear of it. So, on that note, let's sing a theme song. Well, if you say you want to be happy, then just be happy. If you say you want to act kindly, then... My name is Alan from South Los Angeles, Cobbler District, where there's only peace and joy and kindness. Bad vibes are restricted. Folks are always talking about their light, their peace, their love. We cobblers often ask each other who they're speaking of. If you say you want to be happy, then just be happy like we cobblers do. Like we cobblers do. Thank you so much, Ra. Please don't make yourself a stranger. You and I have lots of stuff to talk about. As a matter of fact, thank you. Knowledge, that's what it's all about. And I have a feeling you got a lot of knowledge too. So I'm excited to hear more about what you're about there in Atlanta, one of my favorite places in the United States. I also want to thank LaQuaque the Wise. I cannot thank you enough, LaQuaque, for everything. And of course, our chieftain cobbler. We got to give this guy a very special position here. I'm my worst enemy, or Balin, as we call him. Thank you so much. And then Joey G, 123, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm seeing things. Paul Mooney died? Oh my God. Wow, 79. Wow. Let's have a little moment of silence. Thank you. We always want to honor those who have given so much, whether we agreed with them or not, who've given so much, whether we like them or not, who've given so much of their lives to bring something into this space, into this world that millions enjoyed. So on that note, I want to thank you. LaQuaque, are we going somewhere, or are we going to just side off tonight? A lot of times, LaQuaque will take us to an amazing place in the world and raid another person, because that's what it's all about, is sharing. So I'm going to wait on him to let me know whether that's happening or not. I think I might have to rock this fez. Hold on. Might have to rock this fez every night from now on. What do you guys think? You like this one? Oh, well, if you want to, well, I'm still waiting. I don't know if LaQuaque is prepared to do the raid, but what do you think? Oh, okay, we are raiding. Oh my God, Devin's here. How are you? Devin, I was just modeling my new fez, which I really do like. Everyone, okay. We're taking a little more time because we got someone very special who's just come on the chat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just love the way that the sash moves, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love it. So we're actually, we just sang the closing song, Devin, so you came at 8 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. Oh my God, she gave me 3 hearts. Are you leaving? Gerard's done. His gig is done. He's collected his check and he's out. Okay? Anyway, everyone, from my heart to your heart. Thank you so much, Ra. Everyone meet Ra, and Ra meet Devin Sacred Sounds. And the reason her name is Devin Sacred Sounds is because she can take a sound bowl this big and take you straight into outer space with it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, she's a master of the sound bowls. And she's accumulating more sound bowls in order to... wait a minute. Who is this, Rena? Oh, my God. How am I going to end without doing a song if I've got these guys on here? Okay, so anyway, Devin is wonderful. Let's do something funky. You know what? South Los Angeles is in the house tonight. I am so excited. And I was just telling everyone that this fez is looking quite nice tonight, isn't it? I think it's good. I know that Rena will let me know if it's not good, and so will Devin. If something's not good, one thing you can count on is that, okay, South Los Angeles represent, thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming on. So we're gonna sing a nice song for you guys because we want, and I've got my tambourine right here because, you know, I just need to praise. I don't know about anyone else, but I need to praise pretty much each and every day. I have my own private praise session, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got a million ways that I can go. Once I got it up, I'm down to let it flow. I'm your chameleon, a service with a smile. When you're feeling low, I'll turn up the dial. Won't you take the time to ponder all the ways that I'm giving you the best that I got? You keep saying, black girls, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. Don't you know, baby, I got a lot. Come on, backgrounds. You keep saying, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. Do you remember just the other day I lit up your stars and wiped your clouds away, so young and tender on that tidal wave. You were wiping out, I had to make the save. Oh, won't you take the time to ponder all the ways that I'm giving you the best that I got? You keep saying, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. Don't you know, baby, I got a lot. You keep saying, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. Don't you know I care? I'll always be there. Hit it, Gerard. Satisfied, I'm not satisfied. Don't you know, baby, I got a lot. You keep saying, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. Oh, come on, come on. I'm giving you, oh, baby, I'm giving you the best that Well, that's Not Satisfied, which is one of my old rock and roll songs that I wrote when I was on the road with Lenny Kravitz. Ooh, Rena's saying, Gerard, she loves that guitar playing. Okay, so you know what? It's 8:09 right now, and I think we're going to do one more song, and then we're going to sign off because, quite frankly, I'm hungry. So, this is a song that I love to sing to all of my close friends. I want to dedicate this to Devin and Rena because they have done so many wonderful things for me. And I'm getting all emotional. You are so beautiful. Oh, to me, you are so beautiful. Oh, to me, can't you see? You're everything I ever hoped for. You are all I ever need. Oh, you are so beautiful. 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 Whoops. Woo, you're everything I ever hoped for. You are all I ever need. Oh, you are so beautiful. Beautiful. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. We love you so much. We appreciate you. To Rena, Devin, LaQuaque, to Ra, who is new tonight, thank you so much. I'm my worst enemy. And to everyone, I think there's one more person. Oh, yeah, Joy was on here tonight. Thank you so much to everyone for coming on, and we'll see you tomorrow night. We love you, and we'll see you soon. Mwah. Good night. Oh, and hang out because we're getting ready to jump to a whole other world. So hang out for a little while. Oh, we're not. I've just been told that we're not. Okay, so goodbye.